We live in Brooklyn, New York. We've been here for 3 days now. We try to go on a different trip every year to a different country. Last year,
Costa Rica, we went to the first one.
yeah, so we've been to Costa Rica, Germany,
Spain.
Denmark, and then last year around this time we went to Turkey, which was really cool. We spent about 5 days in Istanbul, which is one of the favorite places we've ever been to.
We really enjoyed Turkey, and we only went to Istanbul, but it was definitely probably the most different country we've been to compared to all the other places. So it was very different culturally. It was really different. The main religion was more different than anywhere we've been. So I think we learned more there.
Do you feel that prices in Japan are cheaper than in New York?
Yes, it's cheaper than New York
Yeah.
for sure. We're still getting adjusted to the conversion rate, so it's hard to do the math in your head every time you have to buy something. But New York is very expensive.
It's way too expensive. Typically, let's see, like for dinner, like in New York, if you go to a nice restaurant in Brooklyn, for both of us, if we both get an entree and maybe 2 or 3 drinks, it will be easily $100, $150 depending on what you get. Here, it seems like when we've done the conversion rate, it's been closer to $60 or $70 for like a comparable meal.
So it's been about half as expensive to go out to eat at
Yeah.
restaurants.
We haven't gone to a lot of stores yet. Like, we're gonna go shopping today, so I'm not sure as far as like a lot of the brand names or different things if it's different. But I imagine it's probably a little bit cheaper here.
Yeah, and then we haven't been to a grocery store, but like at a 7-Eleven for like a convenience store for food,
it's way less.
it's been a lot cheaper. Than the food prices are a lot cheaper.
So where do you recommend if a Japanese tourist wants to travel to New York?
Well, we live in Brooklyn, so we think that's the best borough in New York. You can go to Fort Greene, Brooklyn. It's a very pretty neighborhood where we live. There's a nice, beautiful park there. There's a lot of very good restaurants.
Brooklyn is a good place to go. That's less touristy, so you can get, you won't get sucked into a restaurant where you might end up paying more than you want to for not as good food. And it's more neighborhoody, so you get to see it's not as loud and not as crazy. But it is still good to go to the city, go to Central Park. Seeing Times Square is worth just seeing, but you don't want to stay there or spend too much time there. Yeah, going to the Met is a good thing to do. That's along Central Park, or the Modern Art Museum, the MoMA. It's also really cool. We went there actually a few weekends ago.
What do you do on the weekend in New York?
Oh,
We like to go. We go to the park. We have a dog, so we bring our dog to the park and we hang out there if the weather's nice. A lot of times we'll meet friends there and have a picnic, hang out, drink some wine, and eat some food.
a lot of eating and drinking,
Yeah.
really. Going to bars sometimes during the day or at night. We try to get out during the day if the weather is nice on a Saturday. Sunday, we usually don't do anything.
Yeah.
Sunday's our day of rest. We stay in and go to the grocery store, prep for the week.
Yeah, try to go to the gym, get ready for the week, but yeah.
When we have people in town, we'll do more of the New York touristy things. We'll go to like the Brooklyn Bridge, or we'll go to one of the museums, or go see a Broadway show, but we usually save those for when people come and visit us.
Are you guys married?
Yes.
Yeah, we're married.
Yes, we're married.
Yeah.
Can I ask, how did you guys meet?
Sure. So we actually went to high school together. So we've been together since 2009. Yeah, so a long time. And we got married in 2017.
Do you remember your first impression of her?
I thought she was very pretty. I just noticed that she was very pretty. Yeah.
We knew each other before we started dating because we were at the same high school, but we were never really friends. And actually, one of my friends dated him in middle school, so I knew of him. But I didn't have as good of an impression of him. I thought he got into trouble with his group of friends. But then once I realized that wasn't the case, then we started dating. So we started dating end of high school, and we went to college together. And then we lived in separate cities after college. So I was in Atlanta, Georgia for 3 years, and he was in Washington, D.C. for a year. And then we ended up moving to Brooklyn afterwards. So because we knew each other for so long, I think we kind of grew up together, which was nice.
We met when we were in high school, so we were still
just
kids,
children,
and then
yeah.
so we kind of grew up together, matured together.
Which
So,
helps
yeah,
because
yeah,
the changes happen together, not separately.
yeah,
We knew what to expect.
yeah.
How did you get engaged?
We were in our hometown where we both grew up at, and there's this bridge that kind of overlooks the city. So like a very like pretty view. I had the ring for a couple months at that point. Was kind of hiding it from her so she didn't find it.
I knew he had it.
And then it was raining that night. I knew that I was going to do it this day. I had to do it that day just because of like timing worked out. But it wasn't a very nice day. It was raining, so we were driving. We were going out to dinner, I think, and I just said, "Oh, like look at this pretty view. We should go outside and take a look at it."
Take a walk. And I said, that's weird. Why would we want to walk when it's raining outside? So I kind of knew at some point he was going to do something, but I just let him go with it. So then he got down on one knee and proposed in the rain. He had an umbrella though.
And we had an umbrella.
Yeah, so. And that's how it happened.
Is there anything you want to try in Japan during your trip?
I want to try as much food as possible. I like food, so I just want to try all the different stuff. We've had Japanese curry so far. We've had some ramen. We've had sushi.
We had pancakes this morning.
We had Japanese pancakes. So just food. And we're going to sing karaoke tonight.
Which we love karaoke. We sing karaoke a lot.
Oh, we do that on the weekends.
On the weekends
in
New York. So we're really happy. We're excited to sing karaoke.
Yeah.
That's what I'm most excited about, I think, on this trip.
This is
英会話。
実践的な英会話を短期間で効率よく身につけたい方は、いろんなアメリカ人の生の英会話を学ぶのが一番です。英会話教材 This is 英会話では、アメリカ人約150人の生の英会話を紹介しています。概要欄に紹介していますので、ぜひ見てください。それでは次回をお楽しみに。